Luka Doncic, this entire playoffs, first round, second round, third round, has been locking up superstar after superstar after superstar. Let's start in the conference finals right here. Look at him switch up onto Anthony Edwards. This is exactly how you play defense one-on-one. Look at him get low, palms of his feet, showing his hands, ready to slide. This on Anthony Edwards, one-on-one in isolation. Look at this. You're not going anywhere. Slide your feet, you're just taking that. Same thing on Anthony Edwards. Switch, look at defensive stance, feet set, palms of my feet, ready to slide. Look at this. Ready to slide my feet. I'm beating him to every spot. Anthony Edwards not even trying. Swing to some terrible Kyle Anderson 3. Now Luka Doncic, this is a 5-on-4 in transition. I got to first help on the ball with Naz Reid. So he's going to be late getting out to Jaden McDaniels. But look at this, sliding his feet with his long arms, getting that steal still from over the top and a turnover. All playoffs long. Again, he's going to get stuck on Jaden McDaniels. Here comes off a screen right here. Rudy Gobert's going to screen Luka Doncic. Jaden McDaniels is going to try and cut to the paint right here. Look at Luka Doncic cut off his angle right there. Look at that. Pin him to the sidelines. You're not getting anything at the rim. Now I've got him jumping back out of bounds. So I'm going to fall backwards onto Rudy Gobert and get that steal. He's guarding everyone in these playoffs. He's guarding bigs, guards, wings. Look at right here. Again in a 2-on-1. Stuck on Rudy Gobert. Unbelievable job of stunting up at the ball right there, and as soon as that dribble gets picked up, retreating back to Gobert, getting the steal, just perfect. In the second round, here he is locking up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, in isolation, one-on-one. Look at that defense. Look at him show his hands, look at him slide his feet. Show your hands. No place for Gilgeous-Alexander to go. Beat him to the spot. Contest the mid-range J. Same thing again on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, perfect defensive stance. Perfect defensive stance. Ready to slide your feet. Palms of your feet. No place for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at him slide his feet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, look at it. No place to go. Not even going to try him to beat you at every spot. Now Jalen Williams. Switch. ISO mode. One-on-one. Again. In a defensive set, look at him slide his feet, show his hands, slide his no place for Jalen Williams to go. Just superstar after superstar. Now Luka Doncic is guarding everyone. Start off on Lou Dort. Again, sliding his feet, beating him to the spot right here. Now he's going to just out of nowhere switch to the corner and Josh Giddey. Look at this. Slide your feet, show your hands, and then from behind, get that steal from over the top, a turnover. Now in the first round, against James Harden, one of the best one-on-one isolation players of all time in the history of the sport. All series long. Look at Luka Doncic. Slide his feet, beat James Harden to that spot right there. Stay in front, force a clank at the end of the shot clock. This is just elite stuff. Again, they're going to run back-to-back ball screens. You got the switch, Luka Doncic, James Harden. Look at James Harden trying to get downhill. Look at him slide. It's just unbelievable sliding your feet. That is just textbook one-on-one defense. Now on Terrence Mann, and you see this all the time with Luka Doncic with those long arms. Sliding his feet and then be able to get the steal from over the top, turnover. James Harden. Switch on to James Harden. Look at this defense right here. They're going to isolate Luka Doncic one-on-one. Look at this with James Harden. How many people in the league can defend James Harden like this? Look at this. Look at him stay in front. Every little jab step, crossover, stay in front, slide. Look at that defense. Same thing with James Harden. They're going to try and go isolation mode. How many players in the league don't get cooked here against James Harden? This is just textbook. Look at Luka Doncic on an island, sliding. Look at him show his hands, slide his feet, stay in front, offensive foul, turnover. Clippers are matchup hunting here. They're trying to get Luka Doncic on James Harden, and time again, in isolation mode. Look at that, showing his hands, sliding his feet, palms of his feet, ready to slide. Nothing. Now on Russell Westbrook. He's got a full head of steam downhill. This is a layup time and time again. But look at Luka Doncic now using his size. Russell Westbrook, full head of steam downhill. Luka Doncic taking the contact right there with that full head of steam. I'm knocking you off your spot. I'm going to meet you at the rim. Contest, nothing. Another 5-on-4 off of an offensive rebound. Look at Luka Doncic in the charge circle, coming out to Norman Powell in the corner. Look at him get out to Norman Powell, close out, cut off the baseline right there in a 5-on-4. floor. Let Gafford back in the play. One-on-one contest. That is perfect. You can see the Clippers' game plan is to go matchup hunting. Let's get Luka Doncic on James Harden. Luka Doncic, a pretty bad regular season defensive player. Well, I guess the light switch got turned on in the playoffs. Just a straight-up ISO. Mano-a-mano. One-on-one. Look at Luka Doncic sliding his feet, beating James Harden to every spot. Contest the three. This is how you know Luka Doncic just turned up to play defense. Off this switch right here on Bones Island. Now we're not even waiting. We're not going to even be ready to slide our feet. We're going to apply some ball pressure right here. We're going to get up on here, off this switch. Up on Bones Island, pressuring the ball, pinning him to the sidelines. Turnover.